Hi Luke, it's Tilly here. I wanted to record this quick video for you so you could see what I was working on over the weekend. I did 4 panels of some wireframing for you. I just fold a piece of paper in half twice and sketch out 4 different things. Navigation-wise is what I was focusing on. I didn't really focus on any of your content, so that's what these squiggly lines are down here in case you're wondering. Excuse the messiness. You also might hear my kids in the background. We are on winter break right now, so I'm trying to get this to you before it gets too late. So for the first slide here, I was thinking, okay, keep the logo as it is. Side note on that, I feel like it's too small. I feel like the wording is not readable. Maybe you can do like an icon version of it if it's smaller. I don't know if that's an option. I've done that kind of thing for clients before, so let me know. Your nav would stay, kind of the same up here, but I also believe that the font is not as readable and it's really small desktop version. So I feel like maybe we could tweak that as well, but that would be later on down the line. And hero image slider is really cool because it loads all of the images right off the bat. You don't have any lag time with animations starting up, which is what I believe is slowing down your site right now, is that video in the background with the boat and all of that. I mean, it's really cool looking, it is, but it probably is causing things to slow down. I assume, I'm not sure, I haven't looked, into your WordPress site yet, but it's probably a plugin that does that, or I think you said on the phone that it was actually an anime or like a video. So you might want to rethink that. And if you do, you can just load up those 4 screens. Like those, I found the same pictures on Shutterstock that you could just, plop in here and have 4 or 5 different items that either automatically scroll or the user can, move them around. Your subnav stays the same kind of down here, and then you have your content. So for number 2, I was thinking what would be cool is your logo a little bit bigger, and no navigation up here, no circle kind of reining it in. It could just be, a bold, like blue, big kind of logo sticking up there. You would have a static hero. I'm a huge fan of these because sometimes this rotating hero, bugs me on sites, especially that I just want to like book a hotel for, a specific destination or something. So I do like the static hero. You could do it seasonally, like, a wintry kind of looking beach photo, or, obviously it's probably much more popular during the summer. So you would want to change it up, maybe depending on the season, you could do that. I thought that would be fun. Your nav, I would just stick right here, and then we would have some icons here for your different items of, shopping, eating, beach, all of those. You can make them icons, and then you would have one less animation to load, because I noticed it's kind of like a little JavaScript animation that lifts it up and turns it red when you scroll over it right now. So I was thinking, hey, you could change that up. You could just make a little icon that loads super fast and is like right there before the fold. Then you have your content down here, and all of that stays the same. For the third option, I was thinking it could be like the Visit Main website, where they have their logo like kind of semi-transparent. I thought that looked cool, and you could totally do that with your logo blown up, to that size, because it's really high impact, I think, with the blue color especially. You could have a zoomed in hero image, like you could take your, the picture of the boat or just the lighthouse on the island and then just zoom it in. Subnav and nav would stay in the same place. There's your content. So for the fourth option, I was thinking, okay, let's ditch the nav the way it is now and go with something different. You would have your logo here. Then you would have your 3 main items, which I just made this up. Explore, plan, stay. This would be your 3 main things, whatever you decide them to be. And all of the navigation items you have on the site, you would just focus on 3 things that you really want the flow of the users to kind of go through, if that makes sense. And then you can put the rest of it in a subnav right underneath in case someone's looking for something specific. But I thought, hey, that's a cool way to kind of get your users to, go to particular places on the website that are, high traffic, that are the most important. You could have your rotating hero, which is sort of like this, down here. You could even make it smaller. It doesn't need to be the biggest thing. You could have it go, behind the nav here, like the whole image here that rotates. Or you could just do it static, but that was the idea, to have it rotating just in this space here. I thought, hey, for the content, maybe we could do, some text here saying, visit Fire Island, whatever. And then you'd have a little panel of pictures here. I thought, hey, that could be cool. So I put that in for you. On the number 1 panel, I did actually start mocking it up, and then I decided Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Then I decided to back up and just do some wireframing, as I mentioned I would do before. But here's what you could do if you went with the number 1 panel. I mean, you got your sliding here. Here's a really cool picture of the boardwalk. Your logo huge in the center. I was also struggling with the logo being so small here, and the navigation text, like the font, is really hard to read. I feel like just on the desktop version though, so I don't really necessarily know if that needs to be changed, but yeah, so everything would basically stay the same, and then you could, when you scroll down, you would still have the same kind of like nav that's kind of sticky and stays with the user. That would work on any of the panels that I discussed already, so you could do that with any of them. But this is just the main portion. I feel like any one of these would probably be faster than what you have going now. So just take a look. I'm going to send you over this scanned in wireframe version in this video. So let me know your thoughts. I don't know if I'll be available much later today. I have a couple of things going on, so I apologize if I don't get back to you, but I definitely will this evening. So just let me know your thoughts. Thank you.